Well, we hear these terms like, are you building your brand or are you kind of focused on performance? Some people exchange that with, are you spending appropriately on top of funnel or are you spending too much on bottom of funnel? To answer any of these questions, you need to think about the KPI that you're using. And most often we're still seeing brands clinging and clutching to their last click revenue. And so you need to ask yourself, if you're a last click run P&L, are you willing to sacrifice last click revenue in order to appropriately fund the middle and upper funnel? And this is a debate that's going on across organizations, kind of really across all of industry. And I just find these last click numbers to sometimes lead brands to make perverse decisions. I'll say it another way. How correlated is your last click revenue with your total revenue? I know for some of your big channels and very, very bottom of funnel channels, they're highly correlated. But what that's not telling you is that revenue saturated? If I put more money into that bottom of funnel, if I double down on it, and I can tell you for sure that you cannot double the spend on any of your large bottom of funnel channels and double your total sales. If we could do that, we wouldn't even really have to think very hard about this problem. What you need to be able to recognize is that sometimes you need to cut the spend on the bottom of funnel, see a corresponding drop in last click revenue in order to appropriately fund some of your middle and upper funnel channels. Those are going to help you both in the short run. That's what I want to posit. It's going to help you both in the short run and in the long run. And so we're very keen to help brands understand there are short-term benefits to upper funnel, and quantifying them gives them the confidence to spend on those channels appropriately. And they're going to do it at the loss of some last click revenue. You ought to be proud and excited to see your last click revenue go down if at the same time you're appropriately funding the middle and upper funnel. If you already know, if it's preordained that you're going to have a decrease in last click revenue, let's point at the appropriate KPI. Inside of a LiftLab experiment, we're going to say, what's the increase in total revenue that we observed, right? That's our incremental revenue. That's going to tell us whether we're hitting our forecast or not. And it really doesn't matter how much the last click revenue suffered. It's, did our total revenue go up? And we measure that in LiftLab experiments all the time.